Buddha means the one who is fully enlightened, the person who has seen the ultimate truth of the universe and of human existence. Shakyamuni Buddha, our historical Buddha, appeared in this world more than 25 centuries ago, opening a bright path for sentient beings to seek truth, peace, and liberation. The remarkable thing is that his teachings, though recorded from ancient times, still shine with value to this day, undiminished by the passage of time or the changes of the world. When comparing the Buddha's words with the achievements of modern science, we cannot help but be amazed to realize that, despite being separated by millennia, these two fields have wondrous points of intersection, as if the Buddha had gone ahead, lighting the way even for later sages. First, let us look at the Buddha's perspective on the universe. Even in an era when people still believed in a flat earth and the limitations of their own world, the Buddha taught that there are as many worlds as there are grains of sand in the Ganges, countless and boundless, impossible to measure. Phrases like worlds as numerous as the sands of the Ganges or minute dust particles in Buddha's scriptures convey an idea strikingly close to what modern astronomy is discovering today. The universe is vast and infinite, with countless galaxies, each containing billions upon billions of stars and planets. While scientists grasped the multiverse concept since the 18th century, the Buddha emphasized this boundlessness over 25 centuries ago. The Buddha recognized the cyclical law of the world's cycles: formation, existence. This is not unlike the laws of birth, existence, destruction, and transformation of celestial bodies and matter. When he and the monks entered the forest, leaves falling and new buds sprouting. The Buddha used the image to illustrate the endless movement of the universe, the constant formation and destruction of worlds. The harmony between the Buddha's perspective and modern science is remarkable, demonstrating the profound, timeless wisdom of the Buddha. Next, let's talk about all things. The Buddha taught that all things don't arise naturally or by an omnipotent deity, but through converging causes and conditions, known as dependent origination. Nothing exists independently, nothing is random or unchanging. All phenomena are impermanent and non-self, formed by combining causes and conditions, ceasing to exist when conditions dissipate. This is the foundation of modern scientific thinking about relativity, the structure, constant transformation of matter. Today, all natural sciences proven nothing exists in isolation, no phenomenon arises without chain of causes effects, from atoms molecules to biological social organizations. Every object results from countless causes and conditions, complex interactions. No mysterious craftsman creates it. Thus, Buddhist concept of dependent origination goes beyond divine authority and anticipates modern science. Humans, Buddha ahead of scientists. Before microscopes, when microorganisms were unknown, the Buddha taught that water contains countless germs, and the human body holds innumerable tiny living beings. Today, modern science, with optical and electron microscopes, confirms this. Water and the human body are environments for countless bacteria and microorganisms. The Buddha's understanding of microscopic world was not empty theory, but a penetrating insight into layers of existence, from vastness of universe to minuteness of living beings and specks of dust. Today, when Buddhist practitioners look back, they are even more in awe of his extraordinary wisdom, but it doesn't stop there. Buddha taught about a profound law that governs things, law of karma. Karma is driving force, invisible power that connects causes and conditions, propelling formation, existence, and eventual dissolution of things. Karma is not the arrangement of some divine being, but rather a natural and inevitable chain of consequences arising from the actions and thoughts of sentient beings. It is karma that creates the order, cycles, and trajectories of planets, objects, and even of each individual and collective. Modern science, when studying gravity and kinetic energy of planets and atoms, recognizes everything moves along a trajectory, according to forces of attraction and rotation. Another marvelous convergence between Buddha's teachings and science, even though each side uses different language and methods. However, what makes the Buddha extraordinary is not his knowledge of the universe, or laws of motion, but his absolute focus on human beings. The Buddha did not use that wisdom to dissect or dominate nature, but to shine a light into the mind, helping people recognize themselves, transform suffering, and attain absolute peace and freedom. This is something that even the most brilliant scientists still ponder. How can that knowledge truly serve the happiness and liberation of humanity? The Buddha taught that the most essential part of a person is their spirit, their inner self. Transforming the inner self, mastering delusions and afflictions, is the key to opening the door to joy, freedom, and self-perfection. All of the Buddha's teachings are aimed at helping people attain enlightenment, liberate themselves from suffering and afflictions, and gain mastery over their own body and mind. The core of Buddhism is enlightenment, liberation, compassion, and equality. Enlightenment helps people discern what is real and what is false, what are the shackles that bind them, and what is true freedom. Liberation means conquering oneself, overcoming all the limitations of desire and ignorance. Compassion is boundless love, the aspiration to alleviate the suffering of all beings, not through power, but through the light of wisdom and genuine loving-kindness. Equality is recognizing that all sentient beings possess Buddha nature, that everyone has the potential to become a Buddha, regardless of class, skin color, race, or religion. This is the foundation of morality, an indispensable element of a civilized society. Looking back, we see that the Buddha, with his extraordinary wisdom, was millennia ahead of scientists. What science is only discovering today, the Buddha taught long ago, not just through theoretical language, but also through practical methods that help people experience, transform, and transcend all worldly limitations for themselves. Buddhism is rooted in enlightenment, with liberation as its ultimate result. Its nourishment is compassion and equality, which have been and will always be the guiding torch for humanity, no matter how time and space may change. In the flow of civilization, as people increasingly recognize the value of wisdom, freedom, compassion, and equality, the light of the Dharma will continue to shine brightly, serving as proof of the foresight and greatness of the teacher of all scientists, the Buddha.